YouTube. What it do, 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 and what it do. It's your girl CB, and I am back with another video. And it's a story time. So I got a lot of stories to tell y'all. It just depends on what I feel like telling y'all or what y'all asked me to tell y'all. But this story time is about me getting jumped, y'all. Jumped. Like, I'm too pretty to be out here fighting first and foremost. But I'm here to tell y'all all about it. Just, stay tuned and make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. But on to the juicy part. All right, y'all. So I've already did my eyebrows because I haven't done my makeup in a while. And it's been like, it just took me forever to even do these, what I got on my face, and they still look a mess, but whatever. So, not too long ago, probably like last week or so, I was on Twitter, and this girl tweeted and was talking about like how she had got jumped back in the day. So, what did I do? I was like, oh, that is a good story time because I done been there too. So we just gonna jump right in. I'm just gonna take y'all back. So I was in college. This was like 2010, 11, somewhere around there, probably like 2011. So, basically, me and my homegirl at the time, we decided we're gonna go out or whatever. It's like a Wednesday. I think it was a Wednesday because this particular time on Wednesdays, this when Crossroads was open. And I know people that have went to college with me that's gonna watch this. Crossroads used to be it. I think it was like either Wednesdays or Thursdays. It was in like during the middle of the week or whatever. But this was the night that Crossroads was open or whatever. So, cause it's closed now. But yeah, we decided we're gonna go to Crossroads this night or whatever. So of course, we're gonna pregame a little bit. So we drinking. Oh, this look a mess. Let me buff this out of him. So we drinking or whatever. We have a few drinks before we go out. And it's just me and my homegirl. I don't know where the rest of the crew was or what they was doing. I don't know. But it's just me and her. And I'm trying to think. It really had to be. I'm trying to think because I think we were still in a dorm. So it couldn't have been. It had to be 2010, 2011. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let me stop trying to think about it because, baby, clearly, I don't know. So, we go out. And when we go in the club or whatever, like, we already kind of, like, tipsy. Or we probably drunk. Who knows? But, we feeling ourselves. So for some reason, it feels like this girl just like, just kept bumping me. And mind y'all, like I said, we already been drinking, so she probably was bumping me, probably wasn't bumping me. Ain't no telling because I'm under the influence. So ain't no telling if the girl was bumping me or not, but whatever. So I feel like she bumping me. So I like look over to my friend or whatever. She ain't even paying attention. So that's how I know like we was like out of it. But she ain't paying attention. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm tripping. So then I move. Like I move up just a little bit. So when I move up, the girls, they drunk too. Like, everybody drunk. Like, I know they drunk because you know, they over there in their little circle having them a good time. Now, it's probably like 4 or 5 of them. And mind you, it's just me and my friend, my homegirl. So, like I said, I move or whatever, because I'm like, maybe I'm tripping or whatever. So we move just like up maybe like 3 or 4 steps. It wasn't even that like that. Move up. I still feel like girl that made her way up to where we at, and like she still bumping me. So at this point, I'm just like, okay. Like I look over to my homegirl, whatever. She in her own little world with her drink in her hand, you know, just in her own little world. So I'm just like, at this point, I'm irritated. I'm just like, I know, like, at this point, I know I ain't tripping. Like, this bitch, I know she ain't just, like, following me around this club. Like, do I know her? Like, I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to, like, really see what is going on. So, probably like a couple songs passed by. So I'm just like, okay, it's me or whatever. I just keep trying to make it seem like it's just me. But then like the girl, she stand, it's me and my homegirl, and then it's like her and her folks over here. So then the girl, like, she come in front of them and she, like, rapping lyrics or whatever. But, like, you know, we're just having a good time. But then I feel her, like, just steady bumping me. So at this point, I'm irritated. I'm over it. I'm just like, okay, I'm about to fight this bitch. I'm about to fight her. So, like, I look at her. Of course, you know, you're going to size somebody up before you just automatically fight them, especially if you don't know them from a can of paint. This is just like some in the moment type stuff. And so then, y'all, I'm so weak just thinking back on this. So I like grabbed the girl. I'm so ashamed. This was years ago, guys. I have changed my life. I do not go around just like starting fights with people. I promise y'all. But I still beat the bitch up, yo. But so I grabbed the girl or whatever. Like as I knew I forgot something. I ain't got nobody mascara. 1 second. So I grabbed the girl, like grab her by her neck and push her like that. And you already know hell broke loose. So when I do that, of course, me and the girl fight, like we going at it. And I got on heels. These had to be like some locals. And if you in Huntsville, whether you visited Huntsville, with the A&M, with the UAH, went to whatever school in Huntsville, you know Huntsville locals is the ratchet of the ratchet. I ain't gonna say the poorest, because let me stop. But they just, you know, tennis shoes and a dress, or tennis shoes and a shirt and some shorts or whatever. So I got on heels, but of course they got on like tennis shoes or whatever. So, we fight or whatever. So of course I fall. So this is how I end up getting jumped. So I fall. I'm like, when I fall, I like fall to the side. So I'm still fighting the girl. Like I'm beating the girl ass, but at the same time, like her friends done jumped in. So I'm getting jumped by her friends. But it ain't like no hard punches or nothing that I feel or nothing. But it's just the fact that I feel somebody like on top of me, hit my head or whatever. So, like at this point, this is when the security people come, security guard come break it up. I'm talking about my titties. I had on like a zip up, what do they call? shirts, the like tube top type shirt, but it's zipped up in the front. I had on like some jeans and some heels. Like I was if you know me, first of all, you already know, like, I be with that girly shit. Like, I'm really a glam ass bitch, but every once in a while, you know, I still have my tomboy ways, but I had on, you know, that or whatever. So my titties was out. But I ain't worried about it. Of course, you know, when you in a fight, you ain't really worried about, like, hair, nails, none of that. I remember I had... Back then, like, when nobody was wearing closures and all of that, I had, like, you know how people make, like, them invisible parts? That's how you know it was old as hell. I had invisible parts with, like, the glued-in tracks. Y'all, terrible, terrible, terrible. But, yeah, so the security guard breaking up my titties out. I'm trying to still fight the girl while the security guards got me. So, the funny part is... Normally, the person that get their ass beat, they let stay in the club, and the person that whoop ass leave the club. So basically, me and my homegirl get to stay in the club, and they have to leave. Like, they leave, making them leave or whatever. Now, while they done made us stay, the club is getting ready to close at this point. So when I tell y'all everybody leaving out, they go to A&M that I know. I don't know if they could tell I got the fighting or not, baby, but I was just like so embarrassed. I'm talking about like so embarrassed, but at the same time, I'm just like, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck what I look like. Like, I'm like, this bitch been in the club. Was in this club this whole time, just kept bumping me. Y'all think I wasn't finna do nothing about that? Like, bruh, please. And still to this day, like, I be thinking about that because if I remember what that girl look like, and her friends look like, her friends, they gotta get the one-on-one, because jumping me is not, no. We ain't doing that. Y'all, like, I need that one-on-one. Let me stop. I am not a fighter, but like I said, I will beat a bitch up. I do not be caring about all that pretty girl shit stuff. I said I'm gonna stop cussing on this YouTube channel. Just be hard sometimes, man. They be having that real nigga messed up. But my friend was like once they like had us to the side or whatever, like I said, everybody was like passing by us or whatever, speaking and shit, like I wanted to talk. But I'm like I had went to the bathroom or whatever, like just to check what I looked like. And true enough, you couldn't even really tell that I was fighting. Besides, like, obviously, like I said, my hair was fucked up. But it went fucked up to the point where it was all over my head, and then that little invisible part shit. The invisible part was the worst part that you could kind of tell, but it went like just super noticeable. Like you had to really know, like, this is what I had done to my head type of thing. So I was cool. But what I was saying, yeah, so I'm sitting there just thinking, cause I'm like, my homegirl had to been like step to the side or something while all this was going on. Cause I'm like, ain't no way I felt them girls. Oh, this is so lopsided. Ain't no way I felt them girls on me like that and she was right there. Like, ain't no way. And she didn't look like she was fine. So that's how I know. And I ain't gonna lie, ever since then, like we did hang out at one point. She was even staying with me, but after that, I was just like, that ain't my friend. That's why I keep trying to like if y'all ain't noticed, that's why every time I try to come back and be like my homegirl, when I say friend, cause I only hang with gutter bitches. Let me stop. Let me stop. But these girls ain't loyal, dog. These girls ain't loyal, man. But my main concern was the girl that kept bumping me. Baby, I got the one with her. This is way too much concealer, but y'all know me. I got y'all. That's the one thing I will say about this Juvia's Place concealer. It is not all that. It's super liquidy. Like I thought that LA girl, the Pro, what is it? LA Pro concealer. I thought that was like super liquidy, but nah, this right here is super liquidy. But back to the story. So after that happened, of course y'all already know I told my folks about it. And they was pissed. And they were asking about what old girl did or whatever. I'm like, y'all, we not even gonna go there. And the crazy part is, I'm not a fighter, and I will say that I'm really not a fighter. I will fight if I have to, but I'm not a fighter. I rather to love on people. Like, I rather love on people than to fight. But like I said, when it come down to it, I'm not scared. Like, I was a whole tomboy, baby. Please play with your mom, but don't play with me. But the crazy part is, like I was saying, I'm not a fighter. I will fight. But the crazy part about all of that, like fighting and stuff, I always ended up in a fight in school. So that was a story about being jumped in college. But let me see. High school, I don't think I got into a fight in high school, but middle school, before I went to, because I went to 2 middle schools. I went to Glenn, and then I went to Smith, which is 2 different sides of towns. And the reason why I left Glenn was because I was fighting and being a tomboy there. And my daddy wasn't having that shit. So I went to Smith. Now, I didn't get to fight at Smith Middle School. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was the boyfriend stealer at Smith. I ain't gonna say boyfriend stealer, but a lot of girls didn't like me because their boyfriend was on me. And that was middle school. Like, I couldn't even have no boyfriend, so I really wouldn't even stand them niggas. I probably was just like doing little shit to get on the girl's skin. But that's crazy. I still do that today. Let me stop. But damn, what was I about to say? Yeah, so when I was at Smith, I went to Smith with like damn near all of my cousins. Well, I ain't gonna say all of my cousins, but let's see, 3, 4 of my cousins. Probably 3 of my cousins. I don't know, y'all. I think just 3. I think I want to say just 3. But one of them was a guy, and we were in the same grade. We're the same age. My birthday is like a few days before he is, but whatever. Yeah, that's who I always used to have to fight for, y'all. So fighting wasn't new to me when I got jumped or whatever. But it just like I said, I just rather not fight, but sometimes you just have to. And I used to have to fight for him just because back then, like, he was a little softy. And niggas used to be trying to take advantage of him. Girls used to be like messing with him because they knew, you know, that he wasn't really like no fighting type guy. So like I just used to have to like, bro, come on now. We not doing that. We is not doing that. Not on my watch. You can do it one day while I'm absent from school, but while I'm here, we ain't doing that, so. But that's that story. I'm gonna finish my makeup. So I'm just gonna do like some soft, little curls. Nothing too much, cause you know we in quarantine right now. So the only place I'm going is club living room. Going to living room dinner reservations. You know. I'm trying to think though, y'all, like, okay. Oh, I did tell another fighting story, I'm sorry. I did do another story time where I told y'all about how me and this girl that my ex was talking to had fought. So make sure y'all go check that out. I promise y'all I'm not a fighter, but sometimes, you know, you gotta let. Now that time it was just to, it was just a principle, like, girl, please, this nigga could be took. This nigga's really not your nigga. We just on a break right now. It was really that little situation, but yeah, I don't really. Let me see. So this jumping story, that story, get my band. Of course in middle school, I'm trying to think, elementary school, I was a sweetheart. I'm a sweetheart, period, but really just trying to think like all the times that I done got to fight. Wait, I think those were the only little times. I don't really do that. Ooh, some people I owe an ass whooping, but you know, I done got grown now, baby. Anybody finna hold no grudges around him. Unless, you know what I'm saying. Unless I just cross paths with the bitches that they still want smoke. Nah, you still want smoke, you know, we can get there. We can do it. Been waiting to put my hands on somebody. Let me stop, because I'm not that girl. Not her. We don't do that. We do not do that. All right, guys, so this is my finished look. Like I said, we're just going to the living room, girl. So we're not doing too much. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching my story time / get ready with me. You know, as we are staying at home and quarantining and, doing all this good stuff. You guys be safe. It's a mirror over here and it's like a piece of hair in my freaking eye. But you guys be safe. Don't leave the house unless it's going somewhere essential like grocery store, that type of stuff. Or if you still have to work, please be careful. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend because your girl, I'm slowly getting there with the subscribers, and I'm slowly getting there with my views being, you know, going up. So just stay rocking with your girl. If you have any suggestions on videos, please leave those below in the comment section. DM me on Instagram, whatever y'all want to do. But until next time, thank you guys so much. Bye.